Alright, so we're going to be playing some Octopath Traveler today. It's made by Square Enix, so I mean, that's usually pretty good. I'm liking the HD pixel graphic going on here. And it had a lot of good reviews and whatnot. I only heard good things about it, so I figured why not? Now, one of the things that's unique about it is the fact that we actually get to choose from 8 different characters to start off with here. And then we'll follow out their story and presumably continue to the next one. Assuming we're likely enough, of course, which is Square, so it should be a good possibility. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the cast we got going on here. We got the Apothecary Elfin, Path Action Inquire, whatever that means. Talent is Concoct. Okay. Your name is Alfin, you're an apothecary. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village amid the babbling brooks of river. Stricken and ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asked for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may lead you. How heartwarming. Alright, up next. Therian, Path Action Steal, Talent Pickpocket. Your name is Therian and you're a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heist strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Drifting into the clifflands, one day you heard a rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impenetrable. I know that's not the right word, but I don't need you to read at me. Only to find out what you never expect. Who else we got? Hunter? Okay, and your Hunter, Path Action Provoke, Talent Capture. So we have like a beast tamer here. Alright. One last descendant of an ancient clan that calls the Deep Forest home. Your prowess with the bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago. Summoned to hunt a dreaded beast, and you protected the village while awaiting his return. Then one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out on a journey of your own. I mean, so far, these two sound way more interesting than the Apothecary. What do we got here? Cleric Ophelia. Path Action Guide, Talent Summon. You're a summoner? But also a healer? Okay. Your name is Ophelia and you're a cleric. You hail from the snow-swept Frostlands, where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friends prepare to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side. But unbeknownst to both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Of course. Scholar Cyrus. Your name is Cyrus and you're a scholar. Your path action scrutinize and talent. And your talent is study foe. Alright, so probably acts like a scan, more than likely. You teach at the Royal Academy in Atlaston. And though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. Of course. Already starting off with the tropes. There's so much more I would learn. One day you realize that invaluable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, piquing your insatiable curiosity. And we've got here Teresa, who is a merchant, Path Action Purchase, Talent Eye for Money. Your name is Teresa and you're a merchant. You stock the shelves at your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown. Yet you often find yourself gazing out at sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? Though you thought you never knew the answer, then one day an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. And then we got the Warrior. Path Action Challenge, Talent Bolstered Defense. Alright. Your name is Ulberic and you're a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today you serve as a master at arms for a remote mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless night. Then one day you overheard a name from your past, giving you new purpose. I think this should be our last one. Primrose, Path Action Allure, Talent Summon. You can also summon as a dancer? I guess you would have to have some type of offensive capability. Assuming they don't give you, like, party members that can DPS for you. Your name is Primrose and you're a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district of Sunshine, a town forever shrouded in darkness. In truth, you're a highborn daughter of the once proud house Azapar. An identity you can steal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. Alright, who do we want to start off with? That's a good question. Man, I should have put it... If I knew this is how it was going to go, I guess I would have put up a poll, and then whoever got the most votes, I would have done. But we didn't do that, so now we got to choose. So scholar, cleric, hunter, thief, apothecary, dancer, warrior, and merchant. Would it be too cliche to go as a warrior? Maybe. Then again, one of the... Alright, whatever. We'll do the apothecary. Sure, why not?
See you when I get back, Mom.
Ah, such humble beginnings. Okay, voice acting. You love to see it. Even from, presumably, generics. Because I always enjoy immediately getting coughed at my ear. Oh man, what does this work?
Grandpa, be strong!
Yeah, if you could, like, not die, that'd be great.
Can you really save him with that medicine of yours?
Well, I don't know, I just got here, maybe.
You betcha. Just sit tight.
Okay. You know, have some confidence in your trade, for sure.
Bam! That should do her. Drink it down slowly now.
Well, I'll be. Thank you, my boy.
Who knew? All he needed was a drink. He was just coughing, man. Like, you could have just, like, got him some water or something? Bruh.
Don't mention it. Just doing my job. This'll stop the coughing for now, but your lungs have seen better days.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Try to give the pipe a rest, sir. Here?
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to say that you did, dude, to yourself, if that's the case.
Oh, Elfin, thank you ever so much.
Oh, and the story's over. They got married happily ever after. Oh, man, what a heart-wrenching
How blessed
story.
we are to have an apothecary like you in our little village.
Oh, there's still more? Oh, okay.
It's not much, but please.
Nice. Already getting
Nah,
paid out.
it's on the house. Why don't y'all hold on to that and buy something tasty for you and your grandpa?
Bro, I'm out here working for free. Those supplies at least gotta cost money.
I'll be back to check in on him, okay?
I mean, even if you want to do it, like, no charge to them, at least, you know, make sure you can keep your stock at the very least. In this age, the arts of medicine and healing are still in their infancy. Okay, is it waiting on me to do something? Probably. With disease and illness rampant, the people rely on salves and tinctures fashioned by apothecaries. There's a different way of saying that, but I don't need YouTube ringing at me because it thinks I said something different. Alright? Yeah, just...
Mama.
If it wasn't YouTube, you know, we could say it, but on the off chance the boss like, whoa, that's
Did you
not...
see me, Ma?
That's something
I
you're
whipped up
supposed
an antitussive elixir like you wouldn't believe.
Wow. She would be
Can't
so
believe
proud.
it's been a year already.
Rip.
Am I any closer to being the man I want to be? The man he was.
Well, I don't know. I guess that depends on you, doesn't it?
Ow! I've been looking all over for you.
Yes, nerd?
Hey, Zeph. Done for the day?
Zeph,
Yes, only 2 patients today. Having you around sure eases the burden. If only I could convince you to quit giving out discounts.
good luck with that.
Oh, come on. The poor gal has enough trouble looking after old Alec. I can't very well take what little she has.
I'm just teasing.
Right.
You know that's what I like about you. If the villagers are healthy and happy, that's more than good enough for me.
Oh, how noble of you. It makes me sick. No, I'm kidding.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
We
Why'd
may
I
be new
do
to
this
this,
myself?
but between the two of us, this village is in good hands.
Sure is. Plagues, epidemics, bring your worst.
Well, that's probably not something you should say, but okay.
I'm counting on you, Alf. We all are. Who'd have thought that little troublemaker would turn out to be a top-notch apothecary, huh?
We can't all be born with a silver pestle in hand, Master Zeph.
Your mother would be proud.
Maybe.
Anyway, I should be getting back to Nina.
Alright, whatever, nerd.
Yeah, beat it. Head on home, big brother.
Is he actually a big brother, or is he just call it? I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later.
Hey, Alphen.
Yes.
We've been friends ever since we were small, right?
If that's what you want to think, yeah, sure.
I know you better than anyone. So be honest.
Getting mighty sussy right now.
You're keeping something from me, aren't you?
Don't we all?
I'm right, aren't I? Alf, the truth is...
Master Zeph!
Oh, what
Master Zeph,
convenient
you
time.
must come quickly. It's your sister.
Well, they talked about plagues, and well, yeah.
These look like
Here we
bite
go.
marks.
Bite marks? Oh boy. What, the mosquitoes out in full force? They do be biting, that's for sure.
Alphen, could you take a look as well?
Alright, if you insist.
You got it, buddy.
I mean, if you really want me to look at your sister, sure. I mean, okay, yeah, why not?
She's fallen into a deep trance. This is worse than we thought.
A trance from a bite mark, huh?
Indeed.
But is it actually a bite mark, or do we just assume that's the case?
Nina's the only family I have. If I lost her, I'd...
Wish she could tell us what happened.
That would be too easy. How are we supposed to
It's safe
explore
to assume she was bitten by something poisonous. But what? Without knowing the nature of the poison,
I mean, you know, we could just try some, like, general antitoxins and whatnot. Oh, it's in its infancy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the wrong medicine could make things worse, and quick.
Oh, you don't say.
damn it all! What foul beast did this to my Nina?
I don't know. You think we would have, like, some idea of the wildlife around the town?
Let me ask around. Maybe someone saw something.
Yeah, you know, that's probably a good idea. Alright, am I free to explore now? I am. Okay. Green Star, continue the story. Orange Star, side quest. Feather save point, exclamation mark is hidden item, though it doesn't look like it actually shows on the screen right there. They give us an idea. However, the exclamation mark pretty self-explanatory. Other is exiting the neighboring areas. Utilize each character's unique action to overcome an obstacle. Try pressing X in front of a townsperson. I can inquire and learn all sorts of information. Okay. If you say so. Is it? I mean, it said there was hidden items, so, you know, I guess we should keep a lookout for that. General store, I mean, I'd be able to ask at the store? Nah, it just acts like a store, huh? Arcane knife. Gives me physical and elemental attack. That seems pretty good. Though it doesn't look like I can actually use it. I'm an apothecary, but I know how to use axes? Bruh. Okay. Interesting. Medicinal component of small volume, so it looks like because we're an apothecary, we can actually buy more or less crafting materials, in which case we may not actually have to buy a lot of healing items and so on, because we might be able to just craft our own away. Component that restores health, component with poisonous effects. Alright then. Good to know. We'll have to play around with that later when I actually have money, because I mean they start me off with 2,500. Wait, and I mean surely that's just regular rest. Okay. Well, talking to them is what we're supposed to do, so we may as well check out a bit more. They got a chest over there hiding. Whether or not I can actually open it is one thing. May as well check out the area while we're here. Is this Pokemon? I can sleep in somebody else's house in somebody else's bed. It really is Pokemon, isn't it? My grandfather's cough is getting worse, but he still won't give up that pipe. Well, that's not helpful. It looks like I can't get any extra information out of her based on that. Hey, nerd. Alright, it seemed like you probably would have had, like, something decent to give me based on your look, but alright, yeah, sure. Alright, this building is only so big, okay? Wow. Can I not talk to this nerd over here? Nope. Alright then.
Hi.
Welcome to Clearbrook, where the waters are pure and still. Thanks.
Why, hi.
Oh, I have to use square then X. Okay. The strongest woman in the village, a fact in which she takes tremendous pride. Words of her physical prowess has spread far and wide, inviting others of marriage from equally formidable men. However, the only invitation she cares to entertain are from challengers seeking to test their might against hers. Information gleaned, discount at the end. Nice chatting with you. Okay, logging in towns is now cheaper just for talking to somebody? Apparently I need to talk to everybody. Must be level 10 or higher to inquire something of this person. Because that makes sense. Well, okay then. Fine, don't talk to me. Be like that. Ooh, one whole healing grape. Oh, baby. We're in it to win it now. Alright, level 10. We'll be back. Probably, maybe at some point. I wasn't able to talk to that guy anyways. Presumably it won't let me leave the city until we deal with this issue. That's going to continue the story, so we may as well talk to whoever we can here. Go ahead and hit the save here. Just so that way we have one down in case anything happens. That looks like a mighty fine chest for me to hit. None of your active party members can open this chest. Son of... Alright, well...
Greeting to ye.
Beautiful flowers called water blooms grow in the cave of Ryo just ahead. Alas, there's not so pretty things lurking. Like blotted vipers, for example. Nasty critters who do well to keep a wide berth. Blotted vipers, huh? Sounds pretty sus to me. According to my research, snakes inhabiting the cave, be they large or small, can lope in two with a few solid swings of a nap. The nasty froggens that roam the rows will not go down so easily, but as long as one has the means to freeze the things, one should muddle through somehow. So we're looking for axe and being able to freeze them. Whether or not freeze actually means just like stun them out and then kill them, or if it means like actually a freeze status effect. Because those can be different things. I wonder if we were supposed to fly in that discount thing so early? Surely, because it allowed me to talk to them and get a discount as a result. Did you know the rivers in these parts flow beneath the surface as well as above? Well, they do. All sorts of interesting things float here from other towns in the riverlands. Good to know. This old woman was carried to Clearbrook by the whim of fate, much like the waters of the river she watches over. Perhaps she hosts the in time, a cleanser of a lifetime of sin, of banditry, of murder, of worse. Or perhaps she seeks only to live out her days in quiet damnation. Information gleaned at Hidden Ivy. Okay. Oh, nice. They just straight up glow in the general area. Essence of plum. Wow. Alright. Sure. Hey, you know, we take free items out here. I guess we should do the thing they actually want us to do now, huh? What if I just talk to you right now? I don't remember anything, honest. Sounds sus to me. Friends with Nina since childhood, the two have grown up like sisters. The rather more strong-willed Nina often takes the lead on their secret adventures into the dangerous wilds outside the village. Got Nina's secret.
Come on now.
The bite marks on Nina's leg, you sure you didn't know where they came from? I want to help your friend, but I'm an apothecary, not a miracle. If I don't know what bit her, there ain't nothing I can do.
Oh?
You want to help her too, right? So just tell me, please.
Nina.
She wanted
Nina
the... Okay, you're not actually... Okay, you're just halfway cheating voice acting. Alright, fine then. Nina wanted to pick water blooms for her brother. I wasn't so sure about it, but I went with her to that cave. And then this giant snake came out of the bushes. And a giant snake, huh? What kind of snake? Was it black?
No.
Well, okay then.
I can't believe it.
Just
but-
tell me, was it amber with blotches on its back?
Yes.
How did you know?
Holy.
The flame take me, a blooded viper. Wow, it's almost like we had just heard about that from some nerd over to the items.
I'm sorry.
I know we weren't supposed to go there. But Nina wanted it to be a surprise, so she told me to keep it a secret.
I see.
Thanks, you told me all that I needed. You're a brave girl to bring Nina back here. Don't you worry anymore about that scary snake. Okay, so they said about 2 hits with an axe and those
Nina.
vipers go down. Good gods, a blotted viper. A nasty critter if there ever was one. This ain't good. Time is of the essence. The poison is spreading through her veins as we speak. We must prepare an antidote with all haste.
That's why.
But I need to get my hands on the original venom. There's supposed to be a Vestinite vipers in the cave of Rio, yes?
Give me a break.
Yeah, along with plenty of other nasties. Reckless ain't the half of it.
Well,
I know, but what choice do I have? Why do I need that specific snake? Like, they talk about needing it to be original venom, which would probably be the most helpful case, but it's not like you can't compare. You can't use a similar venom to then attempt to antidote, but that's okay. I'll leave it once to look after Nina.
Hold on now.
Hold on. I can use axes, apparently. You look after her, I'll go. Because I got enough to lose, old man. Are you mad? Says the one that was about to go by himself. I'm responsible for Nina. I won't let you risk your life like this. I ain't got nothing, buddy. Don't worry about me. No, go back to your sister's side.
just a minute.
I swear, you have taken your leave of your... Oh. Yeah, you be over there. I'm here, Nina. Will you hold my hand? Oof. Sorry, man. I'm gonna go dunk on some vipers real quick. Thanks. Come back safe, you hear? Well, if only it were that easy. You never know when danger might strike, so be sure to save often. Keep an eye out for this monument. You can save points in towns, overworld areas, and dungeons. Alright, so we got dungeons. Nice. Exit the village to the east and make for the cave. I doubt we would get any new talks as a result of that, so we'll just go ahead and, I guess, go ahead and throw down another save. Do we want to grab equipment before we go in? What do we have on us at the moment? Surely I can check my own equipment. I have a hand axe. 8 attack plus 4 accuracy. I've got 96 attack, 84 accuracy. Man, my accuracy blows. 80 critical. Surely that doesn't mean 80% critical, because we would just be critting everything. Max SP, elemental attack, elemental defense. We are not very fast. Then again, we're wielding an axe, so should we be too surprised at that? So we can use axes. We have helmet armor, body armor, and accessories we can use. Well, I guess we should at the very least check out the shop. Not that we necessarily have to buy the most expensive stuff in here. I mean, this essentially triples our damage. I mean, we had, what, like, +8, +4, or something like that? So, I mean, tripling our damage for 800 does not sound bad. This actually increases our elemental damage as well. Though I'm not sure how many elemental attacks we're necessarily doing. Round shield. I mean, we could just buy, like, a basic set and then go with it. Though, surely they would allow us to get away with whatever we got going on here currently, right? We'll go without it for the time being, and if we honestly feel like we need it, then we'll go ahead and go back and grab some. We'll see how this game plays out, whether I'm about to get immediately dunked on, or if we'll be okay with our starting set they gave us. I wonder how hidden items are going to work here, like if there's going to be a proximity thing, or if I have to just like run on wall. Frogman. Okay, exploit your foe's weaknesses to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Attack your foe's weak point to lower their shield points, reduce it to 0 to break your foe. I can use both axes and ice abilities. Go to apothecary skills and choose icicle to see it in action. Once you can use more weapons, select attack and choose the one you want to use with directional buttons. Okay, so we have physical and elemental, so we're kind of split at the moment. That works though. I mean, it gives us some general ideas. Okay, so from what the nerd said, we want to be using, like, ice on these guys. Not that I really have SP like that, but here we are. Alright, so we know ice works for the time being. Enter boost mode to augment your powers. Break your foes to drastically reduce their defense. Press the button to boost, and boost the potency of your attacks and abilities. You get 1 boost point per turn. You can spend up to 3. And if you use it, you won't gain any on the following turn. So if you ever played Bravely Default, like I have, this general battle system so far, in terms of like boosting, I generally get, except Bravely Default's was, at least so far, a little more dramatic in the fact that you would actually spend turns, but then you could dunk on somebody extremely early, or mess up and then sit there for the next like 4 turns and just get dunked on yourself. Can I only use Concoct outside of inside of battle? Seems to be the case. Alright, we'll just try our axe for the time being. Okay, good. Everything works on them?
Bring it on!
Well, if both of them work, it would make far more sense for me to just go with my regular physical attacks.
All right.
Dude, mighty thick to be able to live through all that. Wow, okay. I mean, they did say they want to go down easy.
Try again.
Hopefully that means they're good. XP at the very least. 2 XP. Bruh. Okay, only 2 XP. That is not even worth it. Well, then. I don't know if I need to be hugging the environment as much as I'm doing right now, but we're doing it. Hey, how did I miss this? Oh, no.
Let's see what you got.
I was caught by surprise. How? Okay, well, that's gonna hurt a little bit.
All right.
Hit him with
Cool
ice
off.
cream. Are you telling me a wasp isn't weak to ice? Come on.
Here goes
Ow, you're
nothing.
fat.
Let's get down to that.
Why are
Bring
you
it
guys
on.
so tasty? I mean, I know I got like 300 too,
All
but
right.
wow, getting wrecked right now. Wow.
Try again.
I have 90 HP right now. That's not what you want to see. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, well, healing, huh? I do have first aid. I can't use... Oh, I leveled up. Okay, so leveling up actually heals me HP and SP the full when I do it. Alright, then. Was I able to get to it from this side? Okay, I was. It's just the environment was covering it up. Healing grapes. Wow. Alright. So there's a wasp in the area, which we gotta use axes on.
You won't feel a thing.
Frogman, we can use everything.
Here we go.
Apparently you're a different frogman. River Froggin' 2. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh man. Well, he's not weak to axes.
Here goes nothing.
That's really not good for me. That means I'm gonna have to like spam icicle on him, presumably, if he's even weak to it, and he is, thankfully.
Here goes nothing.
All right. Well, I can spend up to 3 max here, so let's hit him with
Cool
the
off.
ripple icicle to break him. I probably should have hit him with 1 and then
Here
did
we
the
go.
boost while he was broken. Yeah, that probably would have made way more sense. Oops. Well, a little too late for that. Well, turns out it didn't matter.
Ha, try again.
He's farming. He's farming. I'm not farming. All right. I'm just trying to figure out the area. And of course, I found that chest after I'd walked past it. But to be fair, the environment did kind of cover it a little better than one might have thought it would. Soothing dust, whatever that means.
Want a
for us.
tangle, huh?
All right, wasp. How am I always caught by surprise by this thing? Is it just, is it based
Alright.
off my speed maybe? Because we are rather slow if that's the case. I don't really tank anybody right now, so I guess it'd probably be
Here we go.
better to just go all in on them for the time being. You live just long enough
Here
to
we
do a
go.
decent amount of damage to me. That's kind of annoying.
Bring it up.
Alright, use a boost to deal with them. It seems like we get bonus points from defeating them with boost or break at the very least. We're up to level 3 now. We're getting job points, which job points I'm aware of how those work. Assuming they work in the same way that they did with Bravely Default. In which case, I understand job points, we level up our job, we get more skills and whatnot through that. They'll probably still have quote-unquote mastery skills, so it'd probably still be good to get whatever our main class is, because usually it's relatively good for the starting
Bring it
main
on.
class, though it takes forever to level up, in which case usually it's better getting later on, so that way when you can do it a lot easier.
All right. Let's get down to work.
Alright, so we hit him once here, this breaks him, so that way next turn we can go ahead and use all of it and just go wailing on him. Not sure, was
Bring
it
it
only
on.
our first attack there that got the bonus towards the defense down? It seems like it was,
That's what I'm talking
because it did
about.
what, 62 and then 48, 48? Maybe that was just like RNG, like damage dependency right there? Not entirely sure on that. Another essence of plum, sure. Can I really not concoct? I mean, I know I can do first aid through that, but I guess I can only do it in battle. That seems kind of strange. That seems like one of those things for the class that we are, that you'd be able to do that outside of battle. But yeah. Since it's the first video and we're still in the more tutorial-esque area, we'll go ahead and put it up to an hour-ish long video, depending on how long this area will take us. Okay, I magically sprouted a lantern. You love to see. Looks like a chest with my name on it. Don't mind if I do. Ruinous Seed. Okay. Whatever that means for us, presumably a longer concoction.
Here goes
Okay, well,
nothing.
he did tell us that vipers were weak to axes. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, vipers have at least
Here goes
200
nothing.
health.
Bring it on.
Okay, wow, you were way takier than I thought you would be.
Shucks.
Oh, you managed to poison me with that too? That's not good for me, I'm sure. Wow, that poison chunks. Oh, some games poison is just like a meme, and
That's
then
what
some
I'm
of them it
talking
actually
about.
hurts. Wow. Okay, now the question becomes, can we live long enough to level up and get a heal? And I'm gonna say kind of meh on that one, so we'll use some SP. Apparently first aid does quite a good amount of healing, at least for our time being. I imagine I can't open this, right? I can. 500 bucks. Nice. So far, it looks like our starting set of gear is going to work out for this area. Not too surprising in that regard.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I just got read at my ear. I'll have to check if it's as loud for you guys as it is for me. I shouldn't boost just yet. I should at the very least figure out their weakness. Had a feeling the axe wouldn't be the case there. Means they just fly out of my range and whatnot, which would make sense why it wouldn't be considered vulnerable to it. Presumably every enemy within this area is going to have something vulnerable to us. That would just make sense for a tutorial area. To help trivialize the area, make it hence more like a tutorial area.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, so drink blood, he heals for more or less 50% of the HP that damage that does to me.
Let's get down to work.
Well, time to become an icicle.
Try again.
Alright, we did get the level up. You can now learn new skills. Select skills, then learn skills. Open the main menu to view the skills you learned. You can acquire new skills. Nice. So do I have to spend points? Or because in Bravely Default, you would just passively learn job points and then you would rank up that way. This almost seems like I need to spend points. Learn a variety of skills to gain the upper hand in battle. Use the JP points you earn to learn new skills. You can learn skills in any order you choose. You'll need increasingly more job points to learn skills, so choose carefully. Okay, that's interesting. So, Bravely Defaults, theirs was in a set order, and it, of course, increased more with each skill that you got. It would take more to unlock the next one. This one I can choose in any order, but then they'll still follow the same path of it'll get more expensive. Okay, interesting. What do we have access to here? I've got 30. Cure a single ally of all status ailments and render them immune to further ailments for 2 turns. I mean, that's not bad. Unleashing an axe attack on a single foe sounds pretty mad to me. Poison, it doesn't really seem like that much of a meme, so I had, what, 300 health and it hit me for like 50, so that was like 1/6 of my HP, which is what, like 16-ish%? 16? Yeah, 16, 36, 96, so like 16% of my health. Revive a single ally. Yeah, that's pretty good. Attack all foes with an axe, dealing damage inversely proportional to your current HP. Okay, hence Blast Stand, you go down to your lowest HP to do more damage. Unlocks after learning 4 skills, 5 skills, 6, 7 skills. Okay, that's for skills. Am I not allowed more skills than this? Like, okay. I mean, poison's kind of sucks, but I'm sure we can always make like a panacea or something. Amputation seems pretty bad based on the description. Poison, there could be something to that. I mean, especially if you could like poison the bosses or something along those lines within the area. Of course, that requires the bosses be vulnerable to it, which generally tends to become less of a thing farther into the game you go. Although for early, it may not be bad. Or reviving a single ally. We don't have an ally at the moment, so not too big of a deal. Can I save this? Do I need the learn skills right now? I think I'm gonna hold on to it for the time being. That might be a misplay, but if an option does come up soon that's better than what we have as for options right then, we may as well go ahead and do that.
Let's see what you got. Bring it on.
Snail, huh? Presumably shell, in which case it would make more sense to do something like an icicle.
Cool off.
Alright, he is vulnerable, though he does have 2 shielding.
All right.
Though thankfully it looks like his
Cool
damage
off.
is relatively minimal. I think I'll actually go ahead and, even though he's stunned right
Bring it
here, I
on.
probably should take the chance to do damage, but I think I'm going to attempt to concoct some things here. Nice. Presumably, the more I work on this, it'll actually save my recipes, and then we can figure out things as we go. A root with poisonous effects. Befuddling, one that restores spirit. Okay, that's an SP restoration item. Should probably keep that. That's large volume, small volume. Okay, so it goes small, large, small, large, small, large. I'm not sure. This is probably just saying me making, not using
Here
on
goes
myself.
nothing.
Curative Balm. Oh, okay, well. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised
All
by
right.
the fact that my healer would have potential healing skills. Stores HP and cures poisoning. Okay. Presumably befuddling probably removes confusion plus heals, and then that probably is HP and SP, which is pretty good. Soothing Dust more than likely is the same thing but a stronger effect. Purifying Seed more than likely removes stuff, although we already had it with poison. Potent hazardous substance of small material. We'll go ahead and hold on for that for now. For the time being, I guess we'll go ahead and strike one. Boosting a second time doesn't actually break a second shield, does it? Nah, it just does more damage. Nah. It's good that we figure these things out now, so that way
Cool off.
we make use of it later.
Here we go.
And go all in on him on this one.
Cool off.
Used a lot more SP than I probably should. Wow, you're tanky. I mean, I can't say that I'm too surprised by that
All
fact.
right.
This one's just a bit of a slugfest. We'll try our axe. Yeah, I had a
Alright.
feeling that would end up being the case. Right here, poison actually probably would have been really good, considering this dude has what feels like an insane HP pool, at least
Try
compared to
again.
ourselves for the time being. Alright, I need approximately 2 more fights to level up based on that. Thankfully, we're only running in the single target fights so far, especially considering we only have single target moves at the moment. Though we could get last stand, though, at this point it's kind of like, why would we need to go out of our way for that? Invigorating. Invigorating nut, huh? Yeah, okay.
Want a tangle, huh? Here we
Alright,
go.
so we know the axe is meh on this guy.
Cool off.
This is less than my SP, though. Yeah, well,
Here goes nothing.
that's not like the greatest thing I ever seen. Dust. This is large volume. I feel like I should be saving my large stuff until later. What if we try a Nox Root with this?
Here goes nothing.
Curative Balm plus 3k HP. What? Why is it? I mean, I know we're apothecary, so it shouldn't
Alright.
be too crazy that our healing is, at least for where we're at right now, we're relatively strong, but. Ruinous Seed with Nox Root? I guess we should save some Nox Root, huh? How about some Adelwart? This actually affects
How
hit.
do you like this?
Luminous Power. Well, that hit him like 3 times, and it confused him.
All right.
Though I guess confusion doesn't really mean much when there's nobody really else to attack him like that. Soothing Dust, why not? We're just playing with everything right now. What if I do with Essence of Plum? I've got a lot of Essence of Plum. at the
Here goes
moment.
nothing.
Alright, 30 SP back, that'll help.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, confusion can work on yourself. Nice Pokemon strats right there. And it actually does damage to him. Alright, he still has his breaks, so it's not going to be as strong as it could be, but how could I not go for this? Especially we're going to have all our boosts back.
Bring it on.
We still got 2 more boosts. We can just go ahead and just hit him up with another one. And he's gone. So we're just kind of...
Try
We're
again.
trying to figure out all of our cookbook spells at the moment, you know? The sooner we find these out, the better that we don't accidentally try them out in like a boss battle or something and then get totally wrecked as a result of making something that may have not been good for our health. Straight up defense increase? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, hey, fam. If you need anything, just say the word. Hey, traveling settlers, nice. Essence of grape. Okay. I mean, we may as well pick up everything that can give us a little bit of cookbook stuff. Play around with it a little bit. We can make our own instant poison, so we don't really need herb of healing. Revival, I mean, we can revive ourselves too with one of our skills. Not that we picked it up just yet, but in theory we could. This seems fine for now. Purifying dust, sure, why not? Go ahead and hit up another save. I mean, they're definitely like, well, you should, you know, really stock up on things if you need to right now. Okay.
Tango, huh?
Well, this kind of works out because then
Here
I'll
goes
level
nothing.
up right before, presumably the boss fight.
Cool off. Bring it on.
Well, we can continue the attempt to concoct things. Injurious dust. I should probably keep that then. Go ahead and try the Adult Ward on it.
How do you like this?
Ordering power. That does confuse him, so he can't actually attack himself.
Bring it on.
He didn't, but there he could have. Okay, that was without a ward. Light base attack occasionally confuses foes. Alright, so his multi-hit, it gives confusion and it does light damage. That could potentially work out for us. Let's try the Nox.
How do you like this?
Fire.
Bring it on.
Alright, this injury seems to be like the one. I wonder if this hurts SP for him. Assuming that's the
How do
thing
you
we
like
can
this?
do. Okay, it's just all elements. Apothecary actually kind of lit right now. We're like semi-mage.
Here we go. Alrighty.
Apparently we also lowered his magical defense using one of those.
Cool
So
off.
this is gonna hurt. Y'all.
Here we go.
You're still what? You live? Well, not at all.
Ha, try again.
I like figuring out all the combinations and whatnot we got going on so far here. So we have fire, ice, electric. We have confusion. We have, I think one of them ended up potentially poisoning. May as well hit that up right there. Hit them with level 5. Sure, why not? And let's go into presumably what will end up being a boss fight.
Well now.
Look here, a patch of water blooms. This must be the place. Not just a pretty sight, makes a good biters too. No wonder why it's F's favorite. One angel coming all the way here to pick flowers for her brother. Oh man. Let's see. Gonna be gigantic. That's a huge snake. If he ain't just the fellow I was looking for. Sorry to drop in unannounced. Say, don't you suppose you could spare a nip of that snake bite, could you?
Oh.
Oh no, don't get up. I'll help myself.
Well now.
Well, if you insist. Well, let me give you a hand.
Better roll up the sleeves.
That's a huge...
Here we
Oh,
go.
wow, yeah, 4 block. That's a lot of block. Alright, well. Suppose we may as well start the figuring out process here. Is we tax?
big
Can't say
idea?
I'm too surprised by that. Alright, so you are going to poison me. A
Shucks.
little rude. We have the HP to play around with, in theory, right now, so we don't need to clear this poison immediately, though it would probably make more sense to do so. But we don't have to at the moment. We're just figuring out weaknesses right here. Wow, 72 HP. Oh,
Shucks.
that's a lot of HP to lose. You happen to be weak to like fire or light or electric by chance? Let's find out.
How do you like this?
It would definitely be a way easier way of breaking his block if I did find one of our
Alright.
multi-hitter spells that actually he had a weakness to. Easier said than done, naturally, but it's not to say we can't find it.
How do you like this?
Yeah, he really doesn't seem to care about electric attacks too much. Or elemental attacks, maybe I should say.
Here we go.
We are cleared of poison now. Can he do anything that really threaten us here? Not necessarily. The HP is still lower than I would necessarily like it to be, but we can drop a maxed out ice on him.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, so we can, and next turn we can break his shield, so we can still play around with him for a little bit. Okay, so this is the large amount, so we should have better effects on this one, presumably.
How do you like this?
Should be at least one more turn before he can realistically kill us, based on the damage he's been doing. Okay, so we know we can clear poison and heal ourselves, so we're not concerned about this. Except for the fact that I used my stuff that would heal me of this. Alright.
Here goes nothing.
Lucid Ball. Okay, at least we know we can heal ourselves. Concoct, Soothing, restores HP, clears confusion. Okay, that makes sense because the other one was clearing poison. We have SP like that, so we don't need to use the ones that potentially use our SP. We do have 4, so we'll drop him now. We'll drop his defense and we'll go in on him. We're really not like taking this boss as if it's an actual boss right now. Which will, I'm sure, bite me later. No pun intended there.
Shucks.
Ew. Alright, we should probably heal ourselves.
That'll do her. Shucks.
Alright. We do have our boost again, though he does have all his block at the moment. This could potentially give us SP back and heal us,
Here
so
goes nothing.
that might just be for AoE SP regeneration, or addition.
You cats.
Alright, well, we have plenty of
That'll
SP,
do her.
so we're not really worried about this man's damage. We're just kind of playing
Bring
with
it
him
on.
here. Soothing, this is all medicine. Single ally restores SP. Okay, so that's all soothing. That presumably does the same thing. Purifying. This one we have yet to try. It would affect me, as Plum also affects me. I guess I should have bought some more ones that could potentially be used for combat here. We're maxed on boost, so we'll go ahead. We'll just go level 3. That way we have access to our 3rd tier boost.
All right.
People are going to be like, this is the longest tutorial boss fight ever, but like, I'm just like in the play. I just like playing around with the skills at the moment. Okay, is that such a bad thing? I probably shouldn't be using my SP like this. Should probably be using it a little more sparingly. But considering we have a very good amount of regeneration between our HP and SP, being the apothecary right
What's
now.
the big idea?
Seems like poison breath always poisons me. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so we don't do increased damage this time, so we are max boost, so we use 1 just for the extra damage. We won't get the 1 for this turn, but that's okay.
Shucks.
Now we go all in because his defense is down.
Cool off.
Thick snake here.
Bring it on.
Okay, we're cleared of poison, so we're good to go ahead and just continue wailing on him yet again.
Cool off.
He still has 3 more weaknesses, interestingly. I guess we could have... Oh, well, that's not a good thing.
You cats.
I go next. Okay, so we're good to heal... Stores HP SP. Sounds like one for me. Did not say it did HP as well. Well, this is... Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Alright, time to go ahead and defend, dear.
What's the big idea?
Constrict. Okay. He knocked me out. Bruh. Oh my, okay. Well, that's mighty sus. Let's not have that happen again, shall we? But now we have plenty of SP to play around with, so... Here comes our first aid coming in clutch.
Bring it on!
Does boost work on first aid? It does, okay, so we could like full HP heal people. Even using a basic first aid. We'll go ahead and boost that up to 2, just so that way
Cool off.
get a little more damage in. Still kind of wishing that I bought more stuff off that Traveler, dude. More so than continue playing around with it on the boss here. I mean, if I'm not going to play around with it on the boss, who else am I going to use it on? Okay, we hit him more time regularly. We go first next turn, so that we can go ahead and break him. And this will make it so we can do full damage with our BP next turn.
He gets. Let's get down to work.
And go ahead and hit him with the icicle. We know Constrict takes at least like 2 turns to set up. We have yet to see this guy actually crit, so I'm really in that sense not too worried about it. Alright, so we definitely do need to heal ourselves here. And of course, because that slows him down the way it does, we can go ahead and defend, reduce its damage here. It feels like defending should save me from status effects, and I kind of feel like that was a Bravely Default thing, but it's been so long that I played it, I don't remember sure on that. Go ahead and use a level 2 since we're max BP anyways, which means we won't get it next turn, but that's fine because we were already sitting at max.
Shucks.
This is becoming a little bit more of a slog than I was thinking it was going to be here.
Cool off. Shucks.
And we can go ahead and drop a heal.
That'll do her.
And we're ahead next turn anyway, so we can go ahead and get our SP back. Purifying Dust plus Adalor. I mean, that's just going to get rid of whatever it is. Okay, we can't get rid of poison now, thanks to us playing around with our items as much as we did, but that's okay. They gave us plenty of materials here to be able to deal with this guy. I don't like the fact you keep feeling like you want to set up on me, though. Do not approve of that. Good thing that poison wore off, because that was hurting just a little bit. That's okay, we got first aid. This snake is a lot quicker than I'd like. Just gonna say that.
Shucks.
Okay, so we can't break him this turn. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll do 1 boost. We'll still sit at 3, which is the max we can do. Oh, he's dead. Alright then. Not really a scary fight. We also played around with him, like, probably way more than we really should have. But here we are. Bottled poison dust, presumably a key item. Sorry, my hand slipped. What's that? Take all the venom I need. Don't mind if I do. Hold tight, Nino. I'm on my way. Alright, so I was really not concerned in that fight. Like, again, it's a tutorial boss, so you know, it is what it is. But it was nice to see a lot of what the apothecary can actually do. Finding out that he has multi-hits and elemental attacks and status effects attacks, that's pretty good. He'll be back any moment now. He never lets us down. When Father died and left the two of us alone, I didn't know what to do. Truth is, I didn't think I'd be able to raise you and protect you on my own. But Alf was always there to lend a helping hand. When he told me he wanted to study together and become an apothecary himself, he gave me the strength to carry on. He's always so humble, apologizing for being a burden. But the truth is, I'm the one who's been relying on him all the time. If only I could be more like him.
Alphen,
Yes? Did you miss me? Sorry it took so long.
what a relief.
Oh, Alphen, thank the gods you're safe. Bruh, that was easy, man. I don't know what to tell you. The venom, you really did it.
Well now.
I trust you can take it from here, eh?
Yeah,
I'll get started at once.
You bet.
Hang in there, friend.
Now then.
Man, I'm beat. I think I'll head home and catch a few winks. Just to make sure I know what... Oh, where's my house again? But yeah, on the off chance that sends us into doing something else, we're going to go ahead and save it here for this episode. A little longer. I'm not sure if I want to make these like hour longs, 30 minutes. I never know what time to make these. I mean, I guess I could be in the middle of 45. I'm not entirely sure yet. I mean, usually I like doing hours because 30 feels like it's too short. An hour feels like it's just right for me, but some people might see that as long. Especially nowadays when everything's like, well, TikTok, 1 minute video, 3 minute video, and it's like, okay, alright, well, you know. So, yeah, hour long for the first one, mostly because of the whole tutorial setting and whatnot. We'll play around with it from there on. Anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what we were doing there. I know it was a little bit of theory crafting there with what we were going through with all the apothecary skills and whatnot. But it was nice to see just a little showcase of what the apothecary, at least so far, is available to do it. Which is surprisingly a lot of everything. I mean, he has physical attacks, though, arguably probably not the greatest, considering we had things like hunters and warriors and whatnot coming along through some of the other stories, which should naturally be better, unsurprisingly, at physical attacks. But we can also play healer, like semi-mage. We can affect HP, SP, we can do status effects ourselves, we can clear status effects. We really are kind of just like a jack of all trades so far. I was thinking the apothecary, I mean, I figured they'd be able to use, they're kind of like the Slav Masters in Bravely Default. I know I referenced that game a lot, but I'm pretty sure Square also had a hand in that one as well, which is not unsurprising why some of these mechanics in general feel so familiar to me. But yeah, so far enjoying the game. I like the graphics so far, the pixel but not entirely pixel look, with the fact that it's the whole up-rendered version of it and whatnot. Good amount of voice acting, though it's not completely voice acting, which I will always get on, but that's just a me thing. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching the video, and we will see you guys in the next one. See ya.